In the bottom left, playing Mercia, we have MVAKM up against Nuru in the top right, played by M0h1nder. These are very different picks to game one. I'm actually
Yep.
not sure how Mercia really stacks up these days, but
Both players doing more or less the same capture phase. Interesting.
yeah, I mean, this makes a lot of sense, honestly. Oh, we see a knight coming out on the left-hand side from MVAKM.
Yeah, he's basically got the idea about since my opponent is going to counterplay my thief that hard, maybe I just don't get the thief. Which is not a bad line of thought.
We're seeing the meta unfold before our eyes right now, of people like figuring out new openings and optimizing stuff.
Yep, it's all about the adaptation.
And yeah, like people are gonna grab these villages, right? They're just gonna do it a few turns later.
Oh, MVAKM went for a turbo dragon here. Just thought I'd point that out.
Oh, you mean M0h1nder?
Oh yeah, M0h1nder went for the turbo dragon.
Yeah, MVAKM decides to go for a knight instead. He actually could have gone for his own dragon if he'd like built a dog instead of that knight.
I do feel it's a bit early to get the dragon though, because like the dragon alone doesn't have anything to deal with anti-air, and it really counts on other units to do that. And M0h1nder doesn't have the supporting units that the dragon would really appreciate. So this knight and the mage are, this witch and the mage are gonna control that dragon pretty well.
I do think the dragon will have some good targets though. Like yeah,
But
I can
that's
take
probably
down this
quite safe.
village.
Yep, probably pretty safe.
Yeah, M0h1nder's just actually that's a really good turn for M0h1nder. Takes out a village, kills a sword, hits another sword for free. And
I was expecting to see a hex there, but I guess you don't really need one.
yeah, the hex wouldn't reach the dragon, I think is the main thing.
True, true.
So yeah, hexing a bunch of swords. Probably not the best idea. Oh, he gets the yeah, because a hex and a dragon will kill a knight on planes. So
So far, M0h1nder has been really good about walling off the dragon, like attacking with stuff and then walling it. So now, MVAKM is definitely going to get a hit, but like even with, okay, well, with the worst RNG possible, the dragon will die. But like outside of that specific case, the dragon will survive.
ooh, I think you
I
really
feel like
want
there
that
were
dog to kill on the first hit.
uh, possible. I feel like I don't know. Maybe it was wrong.
And big heal comes in. I guess it's like kind of the one downside of the hex there is that you could just throw a heal on your units and it's really worthwhile. Oh, and he loses the witch as well.
Sometimes hexing swords is bad because 9 HP swords suicide a lot easier than 10 than full health swords. So sometimes you actually don't want to hex swords, even if you could.
Yeah, there's a lot of injured swords here. And MVAKM, M0h1nder's did a really smart thing of killing units and not leaving any on low health. Because that's where Mercia kind of thrives, is
You mean
the army's
M0h1nder, right?
weak. Um, so, yeah, I
Yeah, you
don't
mean
really... Oh, and he's gonna get a kill on that village as well. Oh, and he kills the witch! Damn. That's absolutely brutal. M0h1nder's doing such a good job this game.
yeah, he really came back from that previous game. He's doing really well now.
And
M0h1nder the adaptation.
yeah, I mean, M0h1nder's a really strong player, right? So... Definitely, like, the adaptations here we're seeing are, like, really good.
MVAKM's just really struggling to offset this unit count advantage that M0h1nder already has. Like that he got that through a combination of building more air units and like, efficient trading. And yeah, it's really hard for Mercia to offset that in particular. Well, now M0h1nder going for lethal probably, and I think he does have it guaranteed. Yeah. Oh, it's not guaranteed,
Oh.
but he's going to use Groove to get it.
Oh, right, yeah, well, I mean, when you're Nuru, everything's lethal, right?
Gets a dog goes in for the kill, GG.
Yep. Well played to M0h1nder, taking it with Nuru, who still very strong. A lot of people underestimate her, I think, these days. But Nuru can make spears, can make dogs. Those threaten a lot. Mages threaten a lot. And honestly, like, Knight crits are so strong with Nuru as well. Definitely still very, very good commander. Well played to M0h1nder, bringing it back 1-1.